Hi guys, we're in Social Innovation Academy in Uganda, and who would hope that in such a small place, and actually in the middle of nowhere, you would meet a mentor, a worldwide mentor in holacracy.
Oh my God.
Do you know actually what is holacracy? Like, did you ever I hate my boss or something like that? No. Well, basically, it's a totally new model of leadership. And it is based on respect and sharing. And here is the person who is like a best person to actually tell you what it is. So tell me, what's the story of not having a boss?
Well, the story of not having a boss is that the rules have to go somewhere else. So in holacracy, you don't have a boss who tells you what to do. But holacracy is a system for self-organizing the work in service of the purpose of an organization. And in order to be able to do that, you need a very clear rule set. And the rule set doesn't tell you what to do, but the rule set tells you how to self-organize. So that's really
it's not
hard.
like anarchy or anything like that.
Not at all. Not at all. No, because if you have a complex system, you need a certain level of self-organization, because either if you disturb the self-organizing process, you become rigid, which is what we know from many organizations.
Many organizations are like, you have to do that.
Yeah, right.
And then people feel
linear.
unhappy. They don't have any kind of input from their own uniqueness, you know?
Exactly.
So is holacracy like trying to find out that everyone is unique and can bring out something to the world? How does it work?
Well, if you really have grown to understand and to learn what holacracy can bring, it helps you truly to show up fully as who you are and to actually bring your whole self to work. And that is very inspiring. And that's it's a learning journey, certainly, a deep learning journey, but it is wonderful. And once you've actually integrated that learning, there's no way back.
But it takes a lot of courage and trust, I guess, to many organizations out there to turn or build their way of being on a holacracy level. What is the new idea of leadership right now? Because before that was the authority of a person who would lead others. But right now I think it's changing. So tell me how is it changing and what are the new ways of seeing who a leader is?
Well, the interesting thing is that leadership, if you say there's no bosses, people tend to think there is no leadership, but it is the exact opposite. Holacracy is a system of distributing authority and therefore distributing leadership. So everybody in the organization has the authority to lead and leads the own roles that you're holding. And sometimes in roles you will follow when others lead, and then in a different context, you as a role filler will lead and others will follow you. So it is truly distributed through the entire organization.
So it's based on the being a specialist in a field. Why are you in that role?
Oh, well, you will fill a role either because you have the skills, you are a good role fit, or you grow into a role and you say, hey, I've done my roles for a while and I think I'm pretty capable of doing all that and I want to learn something new. So this is how personal growth, professional growth is enabled in holacracy. You step into a role and you learn and you grow with it.
Amazing. Just to finish, tell me, what are the organizations out there in the world that are actually already using the holacracy system?
It's really interesting.
The ones that people will know, maybe.
Well, of course, through the media, Zappos went through the media. It's one of the largest ones. The most organizations, if I am informed correctly, right now are in Europe. But it's really, really interesting because in the United States, of course, where holacracy comes from, in Europe, and now even in the Arabian Emirates.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Actually, the government is implementing holacracy, which I just learned recently, and I think this is really amazing. And Australia, so it's actually spread even in Asia. I'm invited to go to Japan
Amazing,
so
because
it's
these
just,
are very different cultural backgrounds.
that is the
if you
amazing
think about
thing.
how democracy doesn't fit into certain backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, but maybe holacracy would fill that gap. Who knows?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm excited.
We have to actually finish because we won't be able to send this film anywhere because of our internet. Yeah. But we're gonna for sure record something amazing for you guys, and this person totally inspires me a lot. What is your name? Tell us.
Christiane. You want my second name? It's Christiane Seuss Scholler, which is one of those difficult German names, you know. But if you remember Christiane, you see me anywhere, say hi and we'll talk. I'll be really happy.
She's amazing. She's sharing all she has. Thank you so much.